Ifa Tunde Ogunta Day, aka Nana Payena. Brothers and sisters, I want to speak on a couple of things, but let me first say peace and Pan-Africanism to my fellow Ghanaians, fellow citizens of the Honorable Republic of Ghana. It's your brother King Kong. To my American Africans, I want to speak on a few things real quick. I understand that Nelly, I think Snoop Dogg, and a few other black celebrities are catching a lot of flack from black integrationists for performing at Donald Trump's inauguration. Nelly is catching a lot of flack, and a few other black celebrities for performing at Donald Trump's inauguration. This is what I want to say. If it is a contradiction to perform at Donald Trump's inauguration, then it is a contradiction to perform at Joe Biden's inauguration. It is a contradiction to perform at Barack Obama's inauguration. It is a contradiction to perform at Bill Clinton's inauguration, because none of these politicians or political parties have done anything to help African people. So if you're going to criminalize Nelly for being paid to perform at Donald Trump's inauguration, that means no black person should be performing at any inauguration, because none of them do anything to help our people. See, we can't have it both ways. We can't have it both ways. If Kamala Harris would have won the presidency, y'all wouldn't have said anything about people performing at Kamala Harris's inauguration, even though she has no history of helping black people. So why is it okay to perform at Joe Biden and Kamala Harris's inauguration? Why was it okay to perform at Barack Obama and Joe Biden's inauguration, but it's not okay to perform at Donald Trump's inauguration? Why is there a difference in attitude? None of the political parties help black people. All of them have done wrong to our community. So unless we are going to ban everybody from performing at presidential inaugurations, then you shouldn't be saying nothing to Nelly. Then you shouldn't be saying nothing to Nelly. Then you shouldn't be saying nothing to Nelly. Okay? That's my opinion on that. How you going to get mad at people for performing at the Trump inauguration, but you don't get mad for people performing at the Joe Biden inauguration? Joe Biden spent his whole career fighting against school desegregation, but it was okay to perform. Joe Biden spent his whole career fighting against public school desegregation, but you didn't get mad at black people for performing at Joe Biden's inauguration. Donald Trump is an enemy to African people. Yes, he is. But so is Kamala Harris. So is Joe Biden. So is Barack Obama. What difference does it make? What difference does it make? He's an entertainer. He got he got paid to entertain. He's an entertainer who got paid to entertain. Leave the man alone. Leave the man alone. Leave Nelly alone. Shout out to Nelly and Ashanti. Black Love Matters. Leave the man alone. Leave the man alone. Because y'all worship stone cold sellouts out here. Y'all listen to their music. Y'all go to people's concerts who never did nothing for black people. But Nelly is wrong for performing at the Donald Trump inauguration. Miss me with it. Now, would it be wrong for Dr. Umar to perform at the Donald Trump inauguration? Yes. I have no business performing at the Donald Trump inauguration because I'm an activist and an organizer and a Pan-Africanist. It would be wrong for me to do it. Is it wrong for Nelly to do it? No, Nelly is not an activist or an organizer. Okay, he is an entertainer and he was paid to entertain. It was a business arrangement. Unless we're going to hold everybody accountable, you can't hold anybody accountable. Unless we're going to hold everybody accountable, we can't hold anybody accountable. Unless we're going to hold everybody accountable, we can't hold anybody accountable. So that's the first thing. That's the first thing. Second thing. I understand that Donald Trump signed an executive order to eliminate the celebrating of Black history on the federal level, I believe it was, right? No more Black History Month on the federal level or something to that effect. Is it disrespectful? Of course. Is it wrong? Of course. But as a Pan-Africanist, I don't care. I don't care. Why don't you care about Donald Trump eliminating the celebration of Black History Month on the federal level? And I'll tell you why. Why do I want my enemies to celebrate my history? What benefit does that serve? Why do I want my enemies to celebrate my history? What benefit does that serve? Why do I want my enemies to celebrate my history? What benefit does that serve? What have we gotten out of non-Africans learning about Black history in this country? Somebody help me. Carter G. Woodson, a friend of the Right Excellent Most Honorable Marcus Garvey, started Black History Month in 1926, I believe it was. 1926. I think next year is the centennial of Negro History Week. I think next year is the centennial of Negro History Week.